Now we have to get to the first and main difference that vehicle advertising has on others. Vehicle advertising is catalogued as outdoor advertising and is taken with outdoor advertising rules, but it is not in reality. It is actually a moving marketing channel with limited time for visibility. When you look at outdoor billboard, you can stand in front of it and just shut your eyes and not look at it at all. Or look at it as long as you like. In reality, you only have counted seconds to view the vehicle, usually 5 to 10 seconds, in which you have to get to notice it, focus on the message and get all the needed information about the advertiser, company contacts, whose info in there. If I can put it to modern context, I would say it is a mix of limited messages like in Twitter and limited visibility time like Snapchat, and combine it with old school printing. Let's call it a Twinter or print chat would be actually a more accurate term for it. You can make make the most beautiful design for your client or your vehicle, but if it doesn't deliver the message to viewer's mind, it is just a beautiful body paint, not the company's messenger. A few years ago, a friend of mine made stickers for a transportation company. I do not know was it through an agency or direct order, but the design was simply stunning. You know the Ice Age cartoon? This was like that. A semi-truck was fully wrapped with this type of cartoonish design. Ice crystal, snowy background and mammoth. Beautiful. I think it got also a Truck Design of the Year award for this. I may be wrong, but I think it got this. Sounds like perfect job, right? As I still remember it this today, a few years ago. In that perspective, yes, but the mammoth and icebergs and so on is not important absolutely. If you ask me what was the company's name, whose truck was it, then I cannot reply this. I do not remember this. And I had a lot of time to look at it in my screen. We'll come back to this later. I just wanted to point out that simply nice design is not what you need from vehicle design. As is with my rubbish previous van design, same applies to this design. Too much information, too much details. You cannot read a book in 10 seconds. I have been told this, that vehicles are not always on the move. They stand also. Yes, correct. But let me make two remarks on this. First, understand that vehicle is meant to be move around, bring something or somebody. If it is not meant for delivering, nobody would have actually bought it. So when it stands still, it is not used properly and not making money for the owner. Secondly, when was the last time you just studied and looked at some car design? Read it from cover to cover on all sides. Be honest, most of you say never. Some of you say few times, and those who say that they always do this are probably the ones who designed it. I can make in first assumption that only vehicle type that is meant to be looked closely are food trucks. If they have a menu on the side and you are standing in a line and waiting your order, then you have the time and interest to read it from cover to cover. If it is only food truck on premises, then there is no point of any design on it at all. Just put food there on the top and everybody comes. But if you are on some festival or something where are dozens of or more food trucks aligned, then you have to think for the design. You have to be noticed easily as you are competing with other food trucks. Music, rushing people that take half of their attention, their friends who talk to viewer and so on. So you have to positively distract the viewer on first glance. You have to distract to attract. I call it disruptive graphics. Imagine that everyday traffic is like a room full of crowd, where everybody has to make their appearance, have to make themselves to be noticed. One of them is jumping around, the other one is singing, third one is wearing a big hat and so on. And if you go there with your simple t-shirt and jeans with a small name tag in your chest, even if somebody sees you, they will not see your name tag. They will not remember you and have no possibility to contact you. Contact is the main reason for vehicle ad. See me. Get the information easily and fast. Get the contact information, web page, Facebook page, phone number, whatever is your main contact channel. That's it. When they remember your contacts, then they will make the contact. Go to your homepage. There they will read all your offers you have and so on. This medium is different because it contains a group of different sections. This is like a co-working network. You have a project manager who is talking with the client, getting the information what the client wants. You have the designer who is making visuals of those demands. Then you have the manufacturer who produces those stickers, and you have applicator who tapes it to the van. You need to understand that main thing is to get the viewer's attention. You have to be noticed on information noise what is in the streets. So instead of this information full design solution, make more easily absorbable design. For example, instead of this rubbish design, I would use simpler, this red stripe design. Yes, the other one is more beautiful, I admit. Red stripe is plain, but remember the 5 to 10 second viewing time rule. At first, your eye will catch unnormal figure in traffic. This red line will act like distractor for the viewer, catches their eye. You understand that all this time my van is moving. If my red line attractor caught viewer's eye, it is pure psychology. They want to know what is it. So they look. This is their own focused looking. They will get the message, design solution and GaryGonov.com. And then my van has turned away in a junction and it's gone. Next time, if viewers is needing a design solution, they will remember, oh, design solutions and GaryGonov.com, and come to my homepage where there is all the design information written. There they have the time to read it as long as they want. I call it a practical designing, a disruptive graphics.